That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
Den meinte ich nämlich, Alecino. Ich wusste das, oder sie? Vater, ja, er dann. Und damit, hey ho und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact Hydro, Buch 5, Hydro. Kann ich es doch immer mal richtig sagen? Egal, auf jeden Fall. Dies ist der Grund dafür, der Grund, den mir unser Vater, Otez, Herr Alecino, gegeben hat, als er mich rekrutierte. Und steht da Otez.
The knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
Ah doch, ich dachte doch, she's your father. Was?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past.
Ja?
Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
Alter, wie kann man Kinder so ausnutzen?
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me.
Oh.
I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts.
Ich mag so eine Aufnahme.
The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift.
Oh.
I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Bitte was? Als Geschenk?
Oh no. So he was gonna...
Und er hat ein Waisenhaus. Sie, wegen dem Vater bin ich gerade verwirrt. Aber Alecino kümmerte sich irgendwie um Orphans, wie heißt das mal, Waisen. Das heißt, sie hat ein Waisenhaus und so hat, oh mein Gott, so ist sie mit den Leuten umgegangen. Mit den Kindern.
But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Was für ein Schurke, und was geschah dann?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
And the was? Was sagt der?
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer.
The Knave, das klingt so, als würden sie KN schreiben oder so. Knave.
The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her, I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
Aber das alles gehört der Vergangenheit an. Jetzt will Alecino das göttliche Herz erobern, nicht wahr? Die Gnosis.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
Hä?
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy.
Ach du Heilige.
Everyone at Hotel Buch V, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
Tut mir leid, aber ich kann euch irgendwie immer noch nicht vertrauen.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Lyney.
Ich verstehe. Tschüss. Richtig trocken. Ciao.
Bye, Lyney.
Ey, das tut mir voll leid. Ein Wendepunkt der Zauberei. Und jetzt? Ach, Ether, warum bist du so gemein? Naja, wir verlassen das jetzt hier. Ach, stimmt, ja, wir sind ja hier. Okay, vielleicht doch nicht. Ich nehme an, wir sprechen noch mit Navia. Navia?
Hey there! What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so too?
Was das angeht.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Ich habe diesen Fall nur untersucht, um Lyney zu verteidigen, nicht um den Massenverschwinden.
Besides,
Ja, aber ich will
are you
trotzdem
sure we're the
helfen.
ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now?
Ja?
And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro-Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ja, aber ich will den Fall lösen.
Ah,
Nein, ich mach mit. Ich mach mit.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Nein, warst du nicht.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Ach Mann, jetzt fühle ich mich schlecht.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer.
Ach komm schon, Ether.
Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Ja.
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Wenn du Na, nicht, wenn du meinst. Auf geht's zum Abendessen.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navi is treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
Ich weiß zwar nicht, wo das ist, aber die Karte führt mich bestimmt dahin.
Alright then, let's have our farewell meal!
Präludium vom Blacheur Nokra. Auftrag abgeschlossen. Irgendwie wäre das doch schon ein besseres Ende gewesen für das. Wie das trübe Mondlicht vergangene Zeiten geht zum Hotel de Boer. Falls ich daraus eine neue Folge machen will, sage ich mir ganz kurz, das war's mit der Folge von Genshin von Impact. Das war's mit dieser Folge von Genshin Impact. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.